Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, betwixt a wine and thought, I'm going to talk about fucking shit. Whatever. Literally had to redo this fucking technology. Can suck my dick. Monetize shit. Fucking goddamn it. Oh god. Yeah. Um, Experimental as fuck. I guess. Whatever. I'm riffing. I want to talk about systems right now. I was fucking god. This is I was recording and I tried pausing it. My screen was turning off. My computer would turn off because it's inactive. So I didn't, never, because I don't know this, fucking recording shit. Wiped it. I was like, oh, that was a retake click. I click retake. So I lost like 10 minutes. So I'm going to redo it. Systems. Logical systems. And information. I'm going to double the definition, man. A set of things working together as a part of a mechanism or interconnecting network. 2. A set of principles or procedures according to which something is done or organized, framework or method. Yeah, fucking a system. Algorithms, systems. Logical steps. Pulling a lever. Piston goes down and puts a hole in some metal. Breathing. Biological systems. Turning on a TV. I pushed a button. The screen comes on. Patriarchy. It's a system, apparently, according to people who tend to have a pussy. Oppression or something. But one of the things is we created this. Guilty as charged, by the way. I was there on day one, baby. I was helping create this motherfucker. Yeah. All those years ago. You're welcome, ladies. It's a system that we created. Which I am going to disagree with the claims of creation on our part. I really think systems, however big or small, in whatever context, well, some can actually, there's overarching, there's definitely categorical differences between systems. There's a system of me clicking on the remote and the TV turning on. That was definitely engineered by people using physical principles of reality, electromagnetism, sending packets of data through space, TV. Oh, like data. Boom, I'm on. Magical. Information. There's a series of informational processes happening that we kind of engineered to happen. Pretty cool. On one level, we definitely did that. On another level, the insights and the information and the knowledge and the progression for us to get to that point, all those series of systems before that, we kind of stumble our way into, I think, like mathematics and physics, and like I think reality just works as it is, and the more we learn about it, the more we illuminate it through mathematics and experimental testing, we can get some clear insights on speed of light, fucking space. Local reality isn't real, apparently to fucking that Nobel Prize winning motherfucker. Apparently. That doesn't even, that aside, shenanigans, weird shit. It works though. There's a level of practicality with the information. It can get really abstract with local reality isn't real unless being observed. Here's a piece of metal. This guy did a good thing apparently by saying local reality doesn't actually exist. It doesn't. There has to be an observer. Whatever all that is. That's all. It all kind of matters, I guess. Um, but those kind of things, if it's true or not, and assuming the assumption, let's say it's true that this is a objective truth that was always there. We discovered that, and we discovered the mathematics as well, our visual interpretation of the mathematics, I suppose, um, our symbolic representation of them. But I'd imagine whatever the math is representing, or if math is the thing that's representing, and it's just a different symbolic representation of it. Maybe it could take different forms. Maybe maybe another organism's understanding of reality isn't actually through a visual representation of mathematics, like 1+1=2, but it could be maybe a different appendages that aren't really heavily visual. Maybe they had the visual, or maybe they evolved out of it, because who needs it is actually, you can devise other ways to get a much deeper insights on objective reality, whatever that may be. Information could potentially be just this vast, even infinite ocean of just information or data. I think we just kind of fall into a little piece of that, and it's like, oh, we created the patriarchy with your fucking dicks in your hand, and now you hate women. You pieces of shit. You create, like, look, honey, we didn't. I don't think we created this. So calm the fuck down. What I think, it don't care. Because I was thinking about Saddam Hussein invading Kuwait. When 90s, whenever Desert Storm happened. I think it was like in the mid 90s, early 90s. He was just trying to get some fucking oil for his people and for himself. Even on whatever, he's cast him in the worst light. Completely selfish. Fuck the people. I want the fucking oil to take care of myself, because I don't want to. Because there's so much shit in that. Like, when the oil is your natural resources, your like money and your claim to power, and there's a lot of people who helped you get into power, and you also got to make sure they're happy. So a lot of times things like, it's Saddam invading, but it was, so you kind of had to, or pushed into it. Fuck no, I'm not invading shit. Kill this guy. Something, you're dead. We helped you get in the, so that's always a thing in the consideration. But he invaded it, and one, get the oil, take over. It gives them more regional power, more access to resources, increases the potentiality of their GDP. Look at Qatar. They're killing it with all their natural resources. But he also jeopardized the region, and he also could destabilize the Strait of Hormuz, I believe. The straits in the Middle East, I think there's two. One to Saudi Arabia, and one in the beginning of the Red Sea, and then the one up north that connects by Egypt to the Mediterranean. You can definitely destabilize a region, and that really like cuts down like along trade routes. There's a lot of geographical importance, and he fucked with it. He fucked with the economy. He fucked with the money. Saddam, you don't fuck with the money. And America came in there, put the fucking hammer down. Like, no. So, normally, to me, playing like Civilization and stuff like that, sometimes I like to lay back, get the money, get that war shit out of here. I want to get, that's why I like to play Civilization. That's why I play it. He was trying to play the game, but because of the rules of the game, a more well-off player came and was like, nope, crushing you, son. We launched missiles and we shot at sand for a while because we have a lot of bullets, and we gotta. How do you can't make money if they have all, you never thought about that? When the guys who make the bullets sell the bullets, but there's no wars, you only have how many bullets do you really need? So yeah, go to war, shoot some bullets, we'll make you more. We need to kind of make more, And military-industrial complex is a beautiful thing sometimes. Also fucked, but it's a system. Um, all of these things, I think we just kind of stumble into them. Truly. I think the reality, the Pareto distribution, um, there's like a handful of cities in the United States that make up a majority of the population, you know, or in a state. There's a handful of cities that make up the majority population centers of a state. And then you have hundreds of other towns scattered about the state with far less people. Pareto distribution. Did we literally like we didn't come together? Like we're going to settle in a pattern that represents the Pareto distribution. No, we just settled, and it's like the bell curve. These shapes are found in nature all the time, and they just like invisible hands. They interact with us. They push us into a certain direction. Be that sex differences between organisms. In this case, humans, Homo sapiens. You and me, the people out there who had dicks and pussies and somewhere in between. It happens. Sometimes gotta make mistakes. You put a 1 instead of a 0, like, oopsie daisy. And now you, fuck. Sucks to suck, man. I feel for you, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, you don't have a say in that. You know? Gonna happen. It's just happenstance. All of these things, nature has a system. It's a dictatorship in a certain sense. Um, I think these systems probably go deeper. Ultimately, what I'm trying to surmise is if you're familiar with Plato and the world of forms, the ideal, I really like that. I don't believe 100. I don't really believe anything 100%. I don't know if other people do. Like, is there a car there? I am 99.99% sure there's. I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure there's a car there. There's room for. It's like it's. Yes, sure. Yeah. Are you happy there's a car? But not. I'm still a bit. And now fuck me up all that. But you know, you take some mushrooms, you smoke some shit, you see some shit, and you're like, fuck, what is this shit? Truly, I don't fucking know. All I know is my conscious experience is a thing. I'm having these experiences. That's all I know. That's really all I know. And then everything on top of that is just added on for me. I'm in that camp. But for my observations, and I'm a bit of a romantic, I do like this forms that these mathematical structures or shapes, whatever it is, whatever these things are, I will call systems because we can overlay a certain level of logic and reason to it. Are they inherently logical and reasonable? Maybe. From our perspective, absolutely. And everything is always intertwined with this conscious, we have these tools, these things to make better measurements that kind of get around our limited sensory inputs. But all the things are still embedded in reality. And you can when people say maybe it's not even real. Nobel Peace Prize. It ain't real. Local reality isn't real unless there is an observer. It's entangled. Yada yada. I don't know how they did the experiment. I don't know the math. These are the things I hear. I could be 100% wrong on everything. And probably am. And there probably are too. Everyone is probably wrong on everything. There's a little fudge room, I think most of the stuff I wouldn't be surprised. It works. It works. That's the thing. Math and science and physics, they work. Mainly the hard sciences. Um, there's a TV. We can manipulate and understand these things in order to augment our reality. That's pretty fucking wild. The fact when you look at your phone and you can go scroll through TikTok or the godforsaken social media and look at these underage bitches. God damn it, I'm a bitter motherfucker. They're nice. There's some nice ones out there for the ladies. But whatever social media app you use, for me, Instagram, and there is a lot of Insta thoughts, and I wouldn't be like tits are popping out, you know. But yeah, it's a phone on my phone. Um, it's augmented reality. Really, all it is. It's pretty crazy. Because like local life, if you want to, like, there's a region in space time that, because when you're looking at your phone, there is a higher level of maybe a higher level of complexity. I'm not really sure yet, honestly. There's something going on there. That doesn't normally, it's like a window into like another world out there. I don't know exactly what that is. Like, I'm looking at a screen. There's a digital. I know that, but like, I feel like the form. I feel there's something deeper underlaying everything. I think it's just crazy being able to look at digital screens and their windows into other worlds. Just can't fully make them real. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, I don't know. But this is the systems. Um, we're embedded in these systems, and which I'm very hesitant. The whole page is stupid. Because we don't really have a say. There's a lot of species where women are the more dominant ones, and you just hypothetically, like, if if it was all reversed and women were the bigger and more powerful of the sexes in apes, it would all be the opposite. Male seahorses have like the kids in there. The female mantis eats the fucking dude. I believe like elephants. I think the female elephant's bigger than male elephant. I don't know the exact details, but I know there's some organism where the females are bigger and stronger than the men of that species. If they, whatever, which one, got to a point of sufficient understanding and interaction with their environment and got to the point where we are right now, it'd be the opposite. It'd be guys like, fucking, we were at home watching the kids, all the broads were getting the job, and it's like, fuck that. Fucking matriarchy shit. You're putting us down. Matriarchy. But what the fuck? This is men's right. Because they would be they're more physically fit. They'll probably go, probably. Because some of these, they could just fucking carry the fucking, and they are pregnant, just care, whatever. Any shit. I mean, humans is like, we're really helpless. Like, we are really helpless by ourselves. And we are so good at being with teams and working together. A pregnant lady by herself is dead. A pregnant African elephant female, she'll still fuck shit up. Not ideal, she'll fuck shit up. So I just imagine if you can reverse if you reverse the roles in that sense, it'd be the same thing. 100% be like the same fucking thing where guys will be complaining, you fucking matriarchy, man, like, I want my equal pay. You need to suck more dick. I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know what they complain about anymore. Equal rights, I guess, whatever. And it's not really that they were. The systems pushed us to it. They don't care about our sex. They don't care. We got to do. We're biological um, USB that's going to upload. No, bad analogy. I don't have a good analogy yet. The best one I could probably think of would be some type of measuring device or a clear bottle that has the milliliters dash onto the side so you know how much water you're getting or how big it is. Something like that, to where the forms, the systems, the forms, these deeper structures, potentially. I'm a romantic. I like to think big, and maybe what if they are there? Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm just full of shit, and it's just a phone, and it's just this. Whatever this is, it's just this, and you're wrong. I could be, but I'm a romantic. I want to think fucking big a little bit, and there's this deeper truth of these systems, this world of forms. That this world is a mere copy, and we're getting like these fractals, percentages of it. It's not the whole shebang. This is like a fraction of a infinite whole, a potentiality of these systems. This truth, capital T truth, that permeates out there. Not even as space time. As space time, it does. This is just the This is a projection, whatever it is, consciousness maybe. These things push us invisible, like invisible hands, like Nietzsche said. Shake and shake the tree and don't move, but the wind blow like easy, baby. And you can see the goddamn wind. Invisible hands, our lives, they push us into these wild directions of pure bewilderment on our ends when we get there. Could be joyous, could be sad, could be whatever. There's some free will in there, of course, and make decisions. But how this all plays out, it's beautiful, truly. And why it all? And I was like, maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a rhyme and reason to this. You know, you tell me like it's like, all right, Jesus is cool. Organized religion there's cool things about it, but I can't. It's not me. But part of me, and it's really humans, I believe, have this innate capacity and even a biological impulse for religious, spiritual connectivity, wholeness, unity, monism. This truth, capital T truth, that is the one truth, and from all of it is a subdivision, a fractalization of smaller truths. Our objective reality in which we inhabit currently is a smaller representation of the grander truth. It's a small t that we inhabit, and we're understanding more and more about it, which shows with our ability to construct physical material into novel things like a TV and a laptop. And this, whatever this is, me talking about nothing. Because all of these things, ultimately, it's fun. Why not? I think we need something. We need draw cave paintings, Sistine Chapel. Like, I don't get why fucking people believe in this shit, man. What the fuck? Science, man. Fucking science is shit. It's like, maybe science is a religion for you, because it kind of seems like it is. I was super atheist, man, and look at me. I don't fucking know. It's fun. It was fun to shit on religious right when they're like, you can't say this and you can't attack. Just fuck off. I love Jesus. He's a cool guy. I got no hate for him, but you got to be able to riff on Jesus and his fucking nail-ridden hands and his fucking. He has a horrible fashion sense, by the way. The crown of thorns. I don't know what he was thinking when he came up with that. The stigmas is metal as fuck, though. It's just cool as fuck. There's some gangster shit in religion, man. I can't take it in the whole, even if you ever taken psychedelics, you take some mushrooms, some acid, a lot of salvia, DMT once, twice, but it wasn't anything like I didn't even break through. Um, um, some these psychedelics, you kind of get this interconnectivity of things. Even from a neuroscience standpoint, with the MRIs or CAT scans, whatever they do, it's like it seems that the brain on these hallucinogenic drugs or wherever they are, they seem to make the brain harmonize and become more in sync. Um, Better energy. These regions become more connected to these. They're communicating more. Um, is and in that representation, but you're personal. You're like, holy shit, fractals and oneness. What is it? Like you get this. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre. I don't know what that is. It's something, and it's fun to speculate on it. This is mere speculation. It's good to do because fuck, why not? Fucking why the fuck not? You know, maybe there's a region. I imagine there's a region in the brain associated more with notion of divinity, God, something like that. And systems. This is really the thing that I wanted to discuss because god damn it, and some of them they suck dick. They suck goddamn donkey cock. If dating wasn't so, we need to reproduce. We got these huge, and it's hard. It's hard having no game because I like to think about these kind of things and trying to bring that up in conversation tends to lose people. It's like, well, what about the Packers? What about football, basketball, wiener dog? I don't know. It's dude, cool. Yeah, passing a ball, cool, man. Um, Not my thing. No, I like other shit. And this is the systems. Like for me, I fall on the tail of the bell curve distribution. I don't know what end. I don't have whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to conduct. Um, Normacy. Um, and if you have if one extreme end is fucking school shooters and Ted Kaczynski and Manson and the predation, the societal ungood, the harmful, the dark and the manipulative, predatory, vindictive, selfish tendencies that humans can express outwards with a level of creativity. 9/11, they're creative. That's a strange thing, being able to be creative and commit horrifying acts of atrocities. That's one end. And the other end is like Da Vinci, Archimedes, Newton, Einstein, great artists, painters, thinkers, mathematicians who exhibited a proficiency in certain. Archimedes, from what I gather, some of the things he was the same as Newton. They weren't the most sociable people, you know. And I sometimes I think the biological substrate can't maintain fidelity with these other components, like interaction. Like it's we gotta like wink and you gotta make it feel. It's like you gotta make him feel comfortable. But like, what about gravity? Lady, I know you're fucking picking some flowers, but let me tell you about gravity. Newton, Newton. That's kind of how it is. Those are the extreme ends, and most people fall in the middle. Then you got people fall on the outskirts of it, and I probably fall more on the right. Um, like Adidas, you know. I'm an eccentric fuckhead. I'm a short, eccentric fuckhead. And that does not, you know, they're not just jumping over each other to suck my dick. You know, like, wow, all of you want to suck my, I don't, of course, I get it. It's like, you know, not that it'd be cool, but my dick will love it, sure. But also, my head and the heart is like, you know, I was, you know, having kids, settling down is fucking awesome. Why the fuck? What else am I gonna just talk to the fucking air until I die? And do other things, you know, all the other things that I do. Um, it doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful you are. You know, all the well, if Jeff Bezos, you know, pick your poison. Pick whatever ideal life you want to live. You know, um, I can picture it. It's very similar to what I'm doing currently. Learning, getting better, um, generating more in-game currency because that's really what it is. And it's whatever. Go see the Himalayas or go to the Andes. Look at big mountains. It's like fuck yeah, and just look at them, climb them a bit too. You know, and you chill down and you look at the views, drinking some coffee in the mornings, and you go hike one. You go to the top, and you look around. It's like fucking hell, man. Then you go down and maybe you fuck off, you relax, you talk to people, you create, you laugh, you do all the beautiful things that people love to do and we've been doing for millennia. They're great. They're great. What else is fuck, man? It's like it's so strange now. You know? But if I had a lady and kids, I could, you know, this has to become, you know, more, which is fine. You got to work around things, and that's beauty of it. It changes life radically. You know, it's not a bad thing. But it's also at the same time, it's like some people just get a short stick, man. When it comes to courtship, and some people die alone, men and women. That's fucked. It is. It is fucked. You know that like that's more fucked for me. Like there's some diseases and stuff that's just like that's cruel. The disease that's I don't know. They're both fucked, but there's something about like they because ultimately, if you're just the objectively one of the worst people, stupid, hateful, you know, diseased. If you're the worst possible person, that also can be found in female form. So why not have you know even they're vile. I would never hang out with this person. Oh, that was painful, taxing. I wanted to strangle them. It was a horrible experience with this person. Imagine them in your head. Um, they come in both sexes. Putting them together, and because it's so ingrained for us. Because the community, like I said, we're so bad. We can't be by ourselves. It's wintertime. If I go outside, dressed the way I am dressed, I am probably well, I'm surrounded as humanity. I can, you know, gas station. But take that all away. You fling me in the middle of the fucking Siberia or some fucking island. Depending on the island, like a frozen tundra of an island, I'm fucked. Super fucked. You throw me in a if you throw me in a tropical jungle, um, maybe. Um, if I don't get disease, fucked up by a disease, and depending on if there's like how big of the predator there, whatever the apex predator there. If I'm the apex predator, then all it comes down to me is gathering resources, making shelter, and getting fire, and all that stuff. Um, Shelter and all the fire will be kind of, you know, I have to figure that one out. But there's a will, there's a way, or I would just die. Those are the options. But if I was with other people, it'd be a lot easier. Crowdsource information. You do this, I do that. You're good at this. Okay, you're good at that. Fuck yeah. Collaboration, cooperation. We crush shit. We get shit done, baby. And this is the relationships and stuff like that. It's girly. It's fucked. It's like, yeah, man. What else are you gonna do? Talk about systems, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I like it. That's an interesting thing. Maybe, maybe not. But it's always good to share things with people. You gotta find something pure, something beautiful out there. That's really what it all comes down to. All the abstractions, all the hypothesis, wouldn't this, what if this, what about that? It's really living a good life, being just, being honorable, having a good code, ethics, and morals, living your life to the ideal story, whatever that may be. Maybe Jesus, maybe some Eastern religious or traditional stories. I was gonna say Gilgamesh, but yeah, Gilgamesh is yeah, that's a good one. Towards the end, it was like, yeah, the Greeks had a lot of good shit. Pick a good story, create something that could be a story, a good story. Because the tragedy is gonna all good stories have tragedies, and boy, your life is tragic. No matter, but he has all the Ferraris and he's getting his dick sucked. How is his life not tragic? How is his life tragic? He has everything. He has everything that people on the internet are saying. That's the shit. Yeah, that's great. But humans, we don't work like that. If you can get satisfaction from a Ferrari and getting your dick sucked all the time, which, that's nice. The times I was getting my dick sucked. It was cool, but at the end, if the people don't, mesh, you're like, ugh. No amount of sex, no amount of fucking getting your dick sucked can change if you have bad circumstances or there's really this disattachment, because there's Brad Pitt cheats. You're so successful, Brad Pitt, but I'm still gonna fuck someone else, even though I am rich and successful. And that's how it is. People can get really, and not by this. People we get really dissatisfied. The human animal is so dissatisfied with everything. I need these shoes. Save money. I will get these goddamn shoes. Woo. And you get them. And the high is really great for like a week. Fuck, even a week. I don't know. Weeks. There will be a time where, yes, depending on the thing that you were really trying to get, once you get it, yes. Fuck, yes. Maybe it's your first blow, but you get bored of it, man. You get bored of how boring it is just injecting heroin all the time. Because you're just like, yeah, new heroin, we get bored, we get dissatisfied, and even for me, if I get married and got kids, ideally, well, I'll probably alleviate a lot of other stuff, but there's still just the notions, man. What about this? What if that? What if maybe this? That's stronger for others, and it's a sliding scale. But just the level of attachment you have with the world As a Buddhist, it's all Maya, and it can definitely cause a lot of suffering. And we have to figure out the ideal life that we manage this. Um, but in short stories, like, yeah, even billionaires, you don't get sad. Go bum. Yeah, you think they like, yes, I am fucking crushing it every day. Yes. Things like, man, people are variable. People have ups and downs. People die. The closer one, unless you're a sociopath, you know, then yeah, maybe then it'll be a lot less. Um, but some of them are. Yeah, people get bored. They want to move. They want something else. Want some new novelty, chasing the novelty. But it never sat. This is why your people are on their phones. Give me the speed. Wow, basketball. Fucking guy racing, or there's cats, there's dogs, there's if you've been on TikTok or fucking Instagram or whatever real fucking thing you look at now, it's just a stream of things. Like, ooh, what about this? What about that? Maybe the next time I swipe up or swipe left, this will be it. This will give me everything I need. Is this what people? I don't know what people think. This is the extreme end of it. Like no, for me, like no. I scroll up because it tricks me. Like what? Oh, dopamine. Ooh, whoa, whoa. It's like fuck. Get it out of here. I don't want it. I know what you're doing in I'm fallible. We're all fucking fallible. God damn it. Don't buy the cookies if you don't want to be. If you want to lose weight, well, I can't stop. Just don't buy them. Your willpower sucks. Your willpower sucks fucking. Most people's willpower sucks fucking dick. Even the people who seem to have the David Goggins willpower up the ass, right? Yes, and also habits. Habits are a part. Once you get in the habits of doing things, it's a lot. It's autopilot. That's what they are. Autopilot in the direction of good things. But be wary of it. Be wary of that. It's not. Don't. This is sometimes being spiteful is good. Don't be fully I'm not. I don't like this fully optimizing thing too. Um, make mistakes are good, but also it's fine to realize and acknowledge that sometimes you can take some time and just do nothing. Nothing. Everything has to be like something. You can just stand in line and look at people or look around. Just take it in. I am here in line. These are lights, all the sounds, the people, maybe chatting, standing in line, breathing, subtly moving side to side, looking at their phones, scrolling around, people eating food. It's an experience, a moment. But no, I'm in line to get food, but I gotta make sure I'm being efficient with my time. So I'm gonna be on my phone to so maybe I'm getting things done. See, I'm just not standing in line and wasting time to get food. I'm actually standing in line and looking at things. I'm being efficient with. And this is the thing. It's like, you know what? Fuck off. Fuck off with that shit. I do it too sometimes, and there's nothing there. You know, why do why steal? Some people steal because they need to. Some people want to steal because they never stolen before, and it's dangerous. Ooh. There's a lot of things we do for a lot of reasons. Um, all of it is beautiful, really. Even some of the most self-destructive tendencies that people can fall into and exhibit. There's a painful beauty, a beautiful tragedy to it. You know, it's like, yeah, ideally, yes, it hurts me to see you going like this. You know, Because you can be the other way. You can live a long, healthy, rich life with people who love you and you love them. When you're, and this is bad dice rolls. Like, he's addicted to fentanyl, or you overdose on fentanyl. It's like, fuck. You know? But so that's, some of those are some people. They smoke, they drink, they stay up all night partying. They fucking hate themselves. Don't fucking. Their relationship sucks with their family, friends, aimless, lost, vindictive, short-tempered. But in all of that, it's like, fuck. And all of that, it's like, fuck, dude. You know? Some of my exes, whatever that was, whatever I did with that chick, she had her shortcomings. She had a rough life, and she exhibits some of these traits, self-destructive tendencies. But my god damn it, was it not incredible? Because I think it's a contrast. Because no one's objectively all, great artists and their heroine, some writers and stuff. But they make great art. They're fucked up all the time, and their life sucked dick. Like Edgar Allan Poe, man, his life sucked cock, horse cock, elephant cock, sloth cock. He was an alcoholic. He fucking gambled. Died in a fucking alley, apparently, allegedly. I believe he died in an alley. Alcohol poisoning. He was fucking wicked drunk, alcoholic. But man, he wrote some great shit. The Raven, amazing. Nevermore, weak and dreary. On someone came slightly tapping as someone rapping on my chamber door. This ominous and gaunt and ghastly craven. It was goddamn good shit. But some people, that's the tragedy of it all. That some people, it's like, man, being around them, they're bad for you. And you can't be with them. You guys just don't. This isn't it. But still, the contrast is so, like, your good is good, but your bad is bad. You tend to be exhibiting more the bad, but god damn it, that's beautiful, You wish them the best, but, take that for what it is. What can I do? I can't help anyone. I can, if you need a movie, there's there's a rock here. I can help you move this rock. I can help you with rocks in life. But I can't help you with no one, psychology, even though it's a therapist, it's only, I help those who help themselves. Was Jesus said that? That's kind of the thing, right? You can't really change people's minds on things. I give them ideas, you can maybe push and nudge them, it's ultimately, you gotta take care of you. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta make the conscious decision, and you gotta put in that effort, and it's hard. And it's very hard. It ain't easy, man. It's near impossible to change your personality, by the way. Out of all the people I met in my life, and for the duration, the people I've had, my family, I guess if whoever does hear this, think of someone in your family or someone you knew for a long time, childhood friend. How much is their personality deviated? Like their core personality, like excluding like they got hooked on drugs. Yeah, sometimes you just run the wrong people to give you this, and but like people's like core personality, doesn't really change a whole lot. They're really like the same people, The texture changes a bit. Now you got kids, maybe a bit smarter here. It's like, oh wow, you're more wise. You don't make as dumb of mistakes, but you're still like the same. The form is intact. It augmented a little bit, but the essence of the form is still there. It still persists. That's what I find anyway. Um, it usually takes some more radical. You usually need like a near death experience, you know. Um, it's not impossible to change a person, but it's really hard, and just because it's a habit, and you just kind of get hooked in, you know. But you can. Yeah, I don't want whatever that was. Yeah, you know, live your life good. I'm not gonna say, well, no, don't do that. Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know you. Barely know me. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. Just do that and pick some good stories, man. That's another. Just don't listen to shitty music. Most of the pick your media, man. Pick your friends. Pick your media. All of it's gonna have an impact. Some good old fashioned Stoic teachings from Epicurus. What's Epictetus? Yeah, I've always got those two confused. Epicurus. I think it's Epictetus. Good life. The media is, you know, nothing new under the sun, baby. People had that. People were thinking about the same shit thousands of years ago. And it's a full circle. Time's a flat circle, man. What about what do people think about me? Like, yeah, it matters what people think about you. It does. You know, what everyone's like, that guy's strange. That's usually what I get. You're a strange guy. Like, yeah, yeah, yes, I am. What do you want me to do? Like, show me, the magical man, how easy it is to change who you are. Please show me. You know, like imprinting and whatever happened in your childhood, man. Whatever during your formation. Well, it's really hard. It's really hard to shake that. Invisible hands, they mold and shape you. It's really hard to kind of break out that mold. You gotta just put yourself in, good environments, people you jive with. So yeah, this is good. You know. Yeah, um, and all these things potentially are just a projection of some deeper truth out there. Brush your teeth, stay clean, exercise a bit, sleep well, be more grateful, spend time with your family, with your friends, do kind things for them, but also hold them accountable, and yourself. Um, all of these things, I think, reasonable. I think. Not even, like I said, I don't know if there's a car out there. Even all the like, this seems like good advice. It does, but at the same time, maybe it isn't. Maybe 100 years from now, it's like that's some shit advice you gave. So yeah, it's learning process, playful learning process. Have fun with it. You know, have fun with the systems. Show them your dick. That's a good way to interact with them. Just whip out your dick or pop your puss. Like, hey, bell curve distribution. My dick. Fuck. Yeah. Um, that's it. that's, yeah, we're kind of Just I figured it out for everyone. Congratulations. $20. It's you're not a product. You can be. If you want to be a product, you are what you think you are. I'm not a fucking product. I don't know what I am. Oh, this was entertaining. I had fun. That was good. Yeah. Everything I said, take care of yourself. Don't do stupid, don't be overly stupid, but, depending on how old you are, if you're 60, I don't know, maybe. Maybe interject some chaos into your life. It's not a bad thing. Shake things up a bit. Ooh, didn't expect this. It's always a good thing, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Take care and adios.